Today is Monday, October 16th. Today I got the master bedroom floor all cleaned up and did muriatic acid, and then I put the first coat of sealer on. Just put this on with a really cheap, actually one with muriatic acid, let that kind of fizz up and dry out, and then you come back with the sealer in here. My fancy Milwaukee thing was a joke. These are 20 bucks maybe for these things. So I got that done. Forgot to turn the lights off, so they're gonna stay on all night because I don't want to walk on this and create footprints on the top coat. So I'll probably do 2 more coats of this. Went through almost 2 gallons of sealer, which is like 40 bucks a gallon maybe. So I gotta get some more of that. Hopefully everything looks good. I'm hoping that the little gloss will make some of the imperfections look a little bit better. And then, didn't get a ton done today. I mostly just spent the time cleaning that up. I did use my floor scrubber in the bedroom as well after I hand scraped everything, and then I spent some more time in this bathroom. So I'd really like, if that looks good in the master bath, I'm gonna pull the toilet off, mop this real good, do the muriatic acid. I still need to try to figure out how to get this red chalk up. I think it's pretty impossible. Black pencil comes up okay, and any of the other chalks, blue, green, all of those colors come up good, but the red is like, I've read about it too. A lot of people had issues with trying to get the red out, just that red dye. There will be a big vanity here, but I think the vanity is 72 inches, so it'll stop about here. So I worked on that way harder, but you're still gonna see it. So I'll pull the toilet because I just want to make sure that I don't get overspray on the toilet, and you know, the floor will be nice and sealed underneath, and then I can clean a little bit better back here where there's some paint. I think I hit the roller on the ground, so I got to clean that up. I did run the scrubber in here, but I want to mop it again just so I can get in the corners. And then I will seal this if it looks good, and then probably 2 or 3 coats of sealer in here as well. I want these to be really, I want to be able to get a drop of paint on and it comes right off because it's sealed so well. I did get some paint for the bathroom, so I'll get this all sealed, and then I'll paint the walls, bring that vanity in, hook the sinks up, and also worked on the boiler a little bit today. I stopped by the supply house to get the LP propane conversion kit. There's an orifice that goes in here that's a little bit smaller for propane because it's a little bit less flow. They told me it came with it. I couldn't find it. Went up there. They told me to call it the serial number and they would try to get one ordered for me. And then he called me after I gave him the serial number, and he's like, will you check one more time for me? Turns out it's on the inside cover. I didn't even think to look on the back side. I would take it right off, sit it down here like that, and never even look at the back. So I did change that out today. Now I'm getting an error message about abnormal auto feeder valve, which is this valve, which I don't have hooked up to water. And the only reason I didn't hook that up is because that is the auto feeder for the loop that goes through the radiant floor, and I didn't want to use that. So I gotta see if there's a way to turn off the, I gotta figure out if there's a way to turn that off. So DHW is the domestic hot water, which is what I want to use. And then SH is space heating, and that's, you could run radiator manifolds off this, you could run the in-floor heat off this, which is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I gotta figure that out, but I'd like to get the hot water rolling. I did pull my permit last week for the demo on the old house. And the inspector showed up today just to make sure that all the utilities were disconnected, and he gave me the go-ahead. I was going to rent an excavator this week, but it's pretty wet out, and I want to try to get this place somewhat livable so I can stay out here and there. So my goal is to get hot water going. I'm going to play with this a little bit more. I will probably hook up the auto feed, just a water line to that. And if that doesn't get me where I need to go, then I might just go buy an electric water heater, throw that in here. And I may end up maybe just a small, short one. I don't know. I could tuck it over here, but then it's a long line over because I need electrical off the panel, which is going to be a double pole, probably 30 amp. But I just want to get hot water rolling, and electric water heater is actually interesting to me because I hate running out of things, and propane is one of those things that just bugs me. I constantly think about how much I'm using and if the tank's going to run out. Electrical, yeah, it costs a bit, but I just paid the bill and I don't have to worry about being without hot water. So that means a lot to me. Comfort is important. That might sound ridiculous, but that's just how I am. So the fear of running out of things, I have FORO. But anyways, that's enough of a cheesy update for today. Oh, I did buy a replacement digital pressure controller. Swapped out the old one, put the new one in. It's working fine. So I don't know if I don't know what happened to it, but I'm gonna probably. I got the new one. I returned the old one because I just bought it not that long ago, and I'm gonna probably order another spare just to have on hand. This was going all the way up to 70. I have my high set on 50, and then my low is on 30. So when it gets down to 30, it'll kick the pump on up to 50 and shut off. When I came in the other day, it was at 70, and water was kicking out of this pressure relief valve, which must be 70 psi. It wasn't coming out much, but it was for some reason this. And I checked the high and low, and they were both at 30 and 50. So something just was malfunctioning with this, and it was constantly flashing run. So I turned off the breaker, left it off for a while. I emptied the entire system of pressure. I shut off the main, drained it into a bucket, thinking maybe this was sensing 0 at like 20, and that's why I was going up to 70. But drained this down to 0, flipped the breaker back on, and it was doing the same thing. So this was bad. Probably made in China. So that's the update for today. Thanks for watching.